friends, we've been talking about water, and we've been learning that water comes in different forms. We have liquid water, which is the kind of water that we use to shower with or bathe with, drink, cook our food with. And we also learn that there's frozen water, which is called a solid, which is when we take that water and we put it into cold temperatures. Whether that's the freezer or it's very cold outside and instead of rain we get snow or ice, or we put liquid water from the tap into the freezer and we make ice cubes. Well, today we're going to learn about the third form of water, and that's called a gas. So let's find out what is a gas. All things are made of matter. Matter is anything that takes up space. There are three different kinds of matter. A gas is a kind of matter. Air that we breathe is a gas. It's hard to see some gases. Steam is a hot gas. We can feel some gases. So when you see steam coming out of the iron, and you could feel the steam, you could feel how hot it is. Your breath is a gas. A gas does not have its own shape. A gas can be put into a container, like when you blow up a balloon. The gas moves and fills the whole container, and it takes the shape of the container. Gas in balloons can be many different shapes. Cooling a gas can change it. So look, we have a little boy who's breathing out in a puff outside where it's cold, and you can see his breath. Cooling can change a gas to a liquid. Steam changes to water when it cools. A cloud is made by cooling a gas. So when the water evaporates on the earth and the tiny, tiny particles of water drift up into the air and they form clouds, and while they're in the clouds and forming the clouds, it's cold up there, so it gets cold and it becomes condensation. And it forms water droplets again, which either come back down to the earth as rain, ice, or snow when it precipitates. Look around. Where can you find gases? So I want to show you how water turns into a gas. So right now, I have water in a teapot that's going to boil. And we're going to see what happens when we open that teapot up. So I'm going to go see if that water's boiled yet. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I'm back. So here's my teapot, and I filled it with water. And I put it on. The water boiled. And now I'm going to open this up. I don't know how well you guys will see it, but if you do this at home, you'll see it a lot better. Steam is coming out of the teapot. If I take a mirror, I can put it over the steam, and you'll see it fogged up. And then if I put my finger across that and wipe it away, it feels wet. Now, if you do this at home, you have to do it with mommy and daddy, but that's the best way to really see the steam is to do it in person. But you're going to boil some water with mommy or daddy handling anything that's hot. And then when it's boiled, you can put your hand up above it and you'll feel it's hot. And you'll see little wisps of smoke coming up. But that's not smoke like if something was on fire. That's steam. Those are evaporated water droplets that are rising up and out. And then if you put a mirror over it and you catch some of those water droplets, it'll cool when it touches the mirror, and it'll form little tiny drops of water that you'll be able to look at. You can also see it on the lid of my teapot. You'll see little water droplets. That's the steam that's come up, that's gotten hot and started to evaporate and come up, and then cooled when it's gotten to the lid and started to turn back into water. And if you remember, when water as gas starts to cool, it's called condensation. So I really hope you get the chance to try that at home, because in person is the best way to see it. And now I also have a fun activity for you to do on the computer. I hope you enjoy the science experiment and the activity. Bye.